Good morning. So, welcome to week one of our 6 weeks to area manager. So, this week is all about recruiting. I am going to try and keep it to hopefully about half an hour. I don't want to lose your focus. So, I have put together another presentation which I'm really excited about. If you haven't watched the introduction video, please stop now, pause, go back and watch the introduction video so you know what we're doing. So this is hopefully, fingers crossed, going to help you guys get to area manager. And we're going to do it week by week. I'm pre-recording them so that you can go back to them and watch them again. As I said on the post, I can do the training, I can put it all up for you, but I can't make you watch it, I can't make you follow it. That is up to you. That is your match commitment to me. And my commitment to you is I'm providing the training. Your commitment to me is that you will actually follow through with it. So bear with me while I just share my screen. I think right there we go. And you should now be able to see the presentation. So all about recruitment this week. Super excited. So why do we recruit? Obviously we want to build a team is the big one, but we're going to take advantage of promotions. So I know we haven't had any last month and this month, but occasionally we do have promotions put on for extra bundles, love to shop vouchers, trips to head office, absolutely all sorts. And for your SSP4 for your newbies, so they're going to get the bag. Obviously we are at the time of recording this video, we are waiting on the new bag, which is going to be absolutely beautiful, I have no doubt. So when your new people within their first 28 days bring on a recruit who does £150 sales in their first 2 weeks, so they earn their SSP1, the person who recruited is going to earn their SSP4, which is that magic fourth level. Obviously, we want to build our teams to get to area manager. So remember on the introduction video, I told you you need 7 plus yourself. So obviously recruiting is going to help you get there. You're going to help others to achieve their goals. So when I am building teams and when I'm working with you guys, I tend to put my goals sort of to one side. My aim is to help you to build your teams, and that's what you need to do with your teams, is to help them achieve their goals. Now these goals may be that they just want to get out of the house, they may just be bored of being stuck in with the kids. Let's face it, we have all been there. They may want to earn 50 quid a month, they may be like me and want to earn thousands of pounds a month. Whatever their goals is, you're going to help them to achieve them. And the other side, and this is the bit I really love, is you're going to develop your network and make new friends. So pretty much all of you, I didn't know before I joined the Body Shop at Home. My network before I joined was very small. I was quite a sheltered person. I was that mum on the playground who, put her head down. I didn't want to speak to anybody. But I am really blessed to say that, I have an amazing team and you are all my friends. Absolutely. I love every single one of you. And that is a massive bonus of recruiting, is you're bringing people onto the team. You're getting to know them. You're getting to know their why. Why do they want to do this? What are they hoping to achieve? So that's just a few things of why we recruit, and obviously we get that magical MRB as well, so it's a bit of extra money for recruiting. Next slide. So one of the biggest tips with recruiting that I have is love what you do. If you go through my profile, you will see I continually share the products. I continually share what the company does for me. I continually share what the opportunity has done for me because I love it. Body Shop at Home, second to my kids and Matt, is my baby. I absolutely love it. If you genuinely have pride and passion and you share this with people, you've got to share it with people. It will attract people. It's the law of attraction. They will see your joy, your pride, your passion, your love, and they will think, do you know what? Is it really that good? And yes, it really is. So share it with people. Share your positivity. This is a massive thing for me, especially on social media, is sharing positivity. So I will stick random little positive quotes up. Nobody needs to see that negativity, and I will remove people off my Facebook if they are constantly negative. It just, you just don't want to see it. That doesn't mean I don't have negative things to say, but I will leave it at home. Other people do not need to see that. They do not need to see negativity linked with the business. So yes, we have a couple of stock issues occasionally. I won't post that on my Facebook because people don't need to know that. What they need to see is the positives. Using your profile as your Disney life. So believe me, in the last few years, I have been to hell and back, but you will not see it on my Facebook. People do not need to know it. So what my profile is my Disney life. I will share all the happy things, the positive things. You know, that doesn't mean I haven't been through things. It doesn't mean I have days where I just want to say, do you know what, sod it, sod everything. Because I do. I just don't share this with people. They don't need to know it. If people see you, obviously your profile, let's see it as your shop window. When someone sends me a friend request, I will scroll through their profile, you know, see what they're all about and see who they are as a person. If someone is moaning and, you know, they're sharing things that I don't really want to see, I won't accept their friend request. I don't want to see that on my newsfeed. So have a think about that. Go and have a look on your profile. Have you posted something recently that may deter people from joining you as a business and as a person? Because obviously people buy people. If they're seeing that you are a bit of a negative ninny, that is going to deter them. Celebrate every success. So this is something I've been a little bit guilty of lately, but you will notice I am sending out little cards to say well done, and I'm celebrating every single success. It doesn't matter whether you've placed a £50 order, but you're damn proud you placed that £50 order, or you know, some of you are absolutely smashing those sales. I am going to celebrate your success, and you need to do the same with your teams. They need to see that you are behind them no matter what, 100% of the way. Get it on your profiles, get it on Team Victory, get it on the diamonds. You know, anyone can post on the diamonds. That group is there for you guys to obviously take benefit from the training, but to share your positives as well and to celebrate your team's success. You know, we all love it when we get tagged in a post saying well done. It does. It really sort of fills you with a little bit of love. So celebrate your team's success no matter how big or how small. Know your audience. This is key to recruiting. A previous network marketing company I was with, I was told to print off my Facebook friends list and message everybody. And I did. And do you know what? I didn't get a brilliant response. Why? Because I was going through a massive general audience, and these people just weren't interested. You have to know who your target audience is. If you barrage your friends and family with, you know, I need you to buy this, or I need you to join my business, I need you to do this, it's a no-no, because you're just going to push them away. If they're interested in the business, if they're interested in the products, yes, pop them a message and you know, let them know what there is to offer, but don't keep pestering them, because you're just going to put people off. Don't show desperation no matter how desperate you are. Believe me, I have been there at month end when we've needed one more recruit or we've needed a few more sales, you know, but you can't let people know how desperate you are. I will always share my targets with my customers, and you know, I'll say I need X amount of people, I'm building a team, we're doing this, that and the other, but don't show desperation. I've seen, not in our team, but I've seen, you know, a few other people posting, I need £50 to hit my next target, please, please, please order. And it's just a bit, no, just, yeah, just keep the desperation to yourself and keep sharing that positivity, and you will naturally attract people. Choosing your target audience is key. Obviously my target audience, because I am a mum with 3 crazy children, I tend to target mums who are at home, mums who are looking for a little bit of, you know, extra money. That is my target audience. Your target audience may be someone completely different, but choose your target audience and go for them. Approach them. The worst that anybody can say is no. You know, no has never killed anybody, I don't think. So yeah, choose your target audience. So take half an hour, sit down and think, you know, who do you want to work with? Who do you want to help? What is your goal of who you would like in your team? And they are your target audience. Saving your time and effort for those who are genuinely interested. If you know the saying, you can't flog a dead horse. If you are, you know, you've got someone who may be interested and you pester her to join, first of all, she's not going to be joining on the best terms because she feels quite hounded into it, which means she may not put her best effort in. But you have wasted your time, because chances are that that woman is, she'll join, she might do £150 sales and then she'll drop off because she really wasn't interested. She just did it to sort of get you off her back. If you save your time and effort for those who are really, really interested, those who really want to change their lives, those who really have a passion for the business and the products, your time is well invested. And that, your time is money. Simple, it's as simple as that. The amount of time you put into your business, you want to be getting rewarded for that financially. So don't be wasting your time on people who really aren't interested. Develop a good reputation. So you obviously, yes, you are representing the Body Shop at Home, but you're also representing yourself as a person. So you need to, this again links back with your profile, you need to develop a good reputation as a manager, as a leader, as a mentor. So supporting your team is the top one. Hence why I'm doing these trainings. I'll do the lives. My inbox is always open. You have to sort of be, obviously I'm not saying go and set up a 6 weeks course, but be there for your team, be there to support them and help them. If they need some information, the best tip there is show them where to find the information, because then they can go and find that information themselves in the future. You need to be approachable. Your team need to feel that they can come to you. Your team and new recruits actually need to feel that they can come to you, that they can speak to you. Obviously, some of you share quite intimate things with me in private messages, and I know that I'm approachable to you, that you can come and talk to me about absolutely anything. It doesn't even have to be business related. You guys know that I'm always there if you just want to moan about what your fella has or hasn't done, or the kids are driving you up the wall. You need to be approachable. So if you're I used to be quite a hard-faced person, and I'd just be like, yeah, whatever. But you've got to sort of soften up a little bit. Follow up with your team regularly, and again, follow up with new recruits. So if you've got somebody who messaged you, say a month ago, and they were interested in joining the business, but they didn't get back to you, follow up with them. So could be Sarah down the road. So you could pop her a message and say, hey Sarah, we had a chat last month, and you showed some interest in joining the Body Shop at Home. Is this still something you're looking into? Was there any other questions that you had that I can help you with? So keep following up. And the same when you actually bring a recruit on, you don't need to barrage them every single day with a message, but you can pop the message, say once every 3 or 4 days, once a week, and just say, hey, how are you getting on? Did you need any help? We've got this promotion coming up, or this is selling really well at the minute. Have you seen this on Team Victory? Have you seen this on the Diamonds? Just follow up with them and let them know that you are there to help them. And here's a massive one for me: encourage and motivate, but don't pressure. I know for me, I joined because I needed some extra money for the uniforms and for Christmas. But if I had been pressured, you've got to do this and you've got to do that, and we need this amount of sales, and it's a bit off-putting. So be there to encourage them and motivate them. So if they told you at the start of the month when they joined they wanted to earn £50 a month, fab. So they need to do £200 worth of sales. So say Sarah down the road joined, she wanted to earn £50 a month. She's done £130 sales, fab. She only needs another 70. So encourage her how she's going to get that other 70. She could go for her SSP3. She's going to, not SSP3, SSP2, sorry. She's going to do her £300 sales. She's going to have earned £75. Let me work that out. Yeah, I think with £75 sales. My maths is shocking. Is it? Yeah, £75 sales. Honestly, I'm down to myself there. And she's gonna, so she's gonna have earned a £75 commission, and she's gonna have earned those free products as well. So you've motivated her by using those SSP levels and what's on offer. As well as that, she's gonna have earned, she's gonna be close to winning the sales level 1. So you can then encourage her to go for that little bit extra. And then if she's earned a sales level 1, she's on £450. Encourage her to go for that, £600. But remember, don't pressure. If she's got stuff going on at home, then just back off slightly. Sharing your team's success. Now, this is a big one that I like to do on my profile, because my profile is public and I want people to see it. Believe me, people are watching. Share your team's success, but even your sideline success. So I will share people who are within our region, but they're not necessarily in our team. So Danielle Kirtley is a good one. Suzanne Mahan is another good one. I will share other people's success, because we're all part of the same company. We're all one big happy family. So yeah, share other people's success, even in the diamonds. Share it on your profile. You can share my success, share Mandy Philpott's success. It really doesn't matter, as long as it's something positive and upbeat. Feel free to share it. I'm hoping I'm not waffling too much. Now here's a big one: how to find recruits. Recruits are everywhere, and this is probably the biggest thing I get asked, is I don't know where to find any recruits. Well, the first thing I always tell you is you've got to talk to people. Now, this doesn't mean print off your Facebook friends list, ring everyone in your phone book, go down the street knocking on everyone's doors. Again, you're going to take your target audience, and then you can approach them. It doesn't matter if they've shown you an interest in the business. If you think they would be good at it, go for it and ask them. So Louise at school, she might have absolutely stunning makeup every time you go and pick the kids up from school. Pop her a message and say, do you know what? I've noticed your makeup is absolutely beautiful. Have you ever thought about selling? We have an amazing makeup range. Have you ever thought about selling it and sharing your skills and earning a bit of extra money from it? The worst they will say is no. But what you may have done is planted that seed in their minds, and they may come back to you 6 months later and say, do you know what? I could probably do with a bit of extra cash right now. Can you give me some more information? So do not be afraid to approach people. You are you're spotting for your team, you target, you're headhunting, that's the word. Ask people for referrals. So what I'll do is I will, if someone says, no, I'm not interested, I'll say, do you know what, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for, getting back to me. But do you know anybody who wants to earn an extra £200 plus a month? And they may know somebody who's interested, but what that may do is then plant another seed in their mind, thinking, an extra £200 a month, that's the food shopping. I could do with an extra £200 a month, and you may then get them coming back to you. But what they will do is they will then have you in their mind, and if someone they know is moaning they've got no money, you'll be like, do you know what, Lisa from the Body Shop at Home messaged me the other day, and do you know what, I'm a bit too busy at the minute, but why don't you pop her a message? And it can go like that. So don't be afraid to speak to people, and don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Use your customer group. Facebook is amazing. Now, I know some of you are on Instagram and Twitter and things like that. Feel free to use those as well. Just remember, do not sell on a public platform. I'm a Facebook guru. I live and die with Facebook. So use your customer group and use your profiles. So again, you're sharing the products, you're sharing the success, you're sharing the earnings. There's a little chart going around at the minute with the fast track title advancement bonus. That is mega, because that big bonus at the bottom is £50,000. And what you may have on your Facebook, but you don't know, is somebody who is quite good at network marketing, but they've sort of come to a bit of a rut in their current company. They may see that £50,000 bonus and think, hell, do you know what, I'm going to go for that, and they may want to join. So use your customer group, use your profiles, and share things on there. You can put the recruiting posts up. What I would say is avoid the business, the selling pages. So like here we've got Malpa Smart and there's Whitchurch for sale. I would avoid these. They don't tend to get very good feedback, and it's just negativity that you don't need in your life. Parties are amazing, and again, this links in with surveys. So what we tend to say is at every single party there is a recruit, but you have got to ask those people in the room, because you never know. So I'm going to take Amanda Alcock, for instance. So Amanda Alcock was at a party with Trina Hughes, and Trina asked everybody in the room, do you want to join the business? Do you want to earn a bit of extra money? We're looking for party plan consultants. And Amanda never said anything. But what Trina also did was she popped a survey into every single order form, and Amanda Alcock filled in a survey and said she was interested in joining. So Trina rung her the next day, and it was just, she didn't want to say it in front of her friends and family that she needed a bit of extra money, but she did join. And then she was the first homegrown regional manager within the Body Shop at Home. So at those parties, scout the room, speak to everybody and plant that seed. Use the surveys and follow up on the surveys. Remember I said before about following up? If you've got a pile of surveys and you've got some yeses and some maybes to parties and people joining the business, follow them up. They're not earning you any money sat collecting dust. Give them a ring, pop them a message and say, do you know what, you ticked yes, can we have a chat? Let's I'm going to give you some more information on the business. If you are already in employment, you have a fantastic network of people that you work with to go and speak to. You know, you can pop out some free samples in the staff room, maybe with some surveys, or you may already be quite good friends with some of them. And again, you can ask them, are you interested in earning a bit of extra money? We are really, really lucky that we are with such an amazing company. Our company has an edge over the majority of other companies because we are a high street brand. We are a global brand, but we are also on the high street. We are well known. We are a British icon within the skincare and beauty industry. So we, use that to your advantage. If you're a mum that picks up from school like me, I will speak to people on the school playground and let them know that I am recruiting, I'm building a team, I'm always looking to add more people to the team. I didn't stop when I got to area manager. I kept going and going and going, and I will never stop recruiting. And then you've got networking groups on Facebook. So there's loads of these. You can type in work from home or networking or MLM, direct sales. There's loads of keywords that you can find to find networking groups. And what you are going to find on here is that people may approach you with their business. You can back with our business, and we do top quite a lot of businesses. Our career plan is to die for. So there's a few ideas of where you can go and find recruits, who you can speak to, and make sure you do speak to people. Like I say, the worst they can say is no, and no never kills anybody, honestly. I'm going to Google that just to make sure no never did kill anybody. My top tips. So I love recruiting. Recruiting is a huge passion of mine within the business. It is how I've built the business to what it is today. So I did share on my profile, but I'll share with you guys. So for October, I earned £2,750. Most of it done from this chair. No, actually not half of it was done from this chair because I only got it mid-October. But no, this is my corner, this is my empire. And I earned the majority of that sat here, speaking to people, getting my name out there, building relationships with people. So if somebody pops me a message, I do get quite a few friend requests. If someone pops me a message and says, hey, you're interested in joining my business? And I'm like, hey, please don't send me a copy and paste message. No, I'll build a relationship with them. So my top tips: have a business mindset. Don't be afraid to invest in self-development. So I'll show you. This here is my tablet. So I have the Kindle app on this tablet, and I will purchase the books to read. There's some absolutely amazing self-development books on there. The first one I'm going to tell you to either read or watch on YouTube, and I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, is The Secret. Go and watch The Secret. Buy the book, watch the video on YouTube, watch the video on Netflix, and really take note of what it says, because it completely changed my life. But have a business mindset. What you need to remember is if you're going for area manager, you're building a business, but you need to see it as a business. So yes, that may mean you invest in some samples to give out to people to strike up a conversation. It may mean you spend a little bit of money on joining a network marketing course. So loads of them, Google them. Or you buy some books to help you with, there's some great ones on recruiting on Facebook, building a business. There are absolutely loads. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money. You will reap that back, trust me. Don't fake it. I hate. There is a saying, fake it till you make it. Do not fake it. Let people see that you started with a £45 kit and what you have built from that kit. Don't fake it and say, I've paid my £45. Oh my God, I've got £1,000 sales in a day. No. People buy people. So those mums on the school playground that are just like you, they're going to see this amazing success that isn't real and think, well, I can't do that. There's no way I'll do that. I can't do that. So let them see exactly where you started and exactly how you have built your business. I don't do fake. If you see me as I come. And I think people respect me for the fact that, if you pop me a message, I'm completely straight up. I do not do BS. It doesn't get you anywhere. Use your social media to provide value to others and connect with people. Going live, taking selfies, let people see you for who you are. So again, you've got people like Mandy who have been in the business for years and years and years and years, and they didn't really have Facebook when they started. So we are blessed that we have amazing social media platforms to share value to others. Now, value, this could be network marketing tips, this could be daily life tips, this could be, you know, our favorite product and what it's done for us and what it's done for others. As long as your posts are providing value. My favorite is to share a nice happy quote, because people will read through them and they'll think, you know what, yeah, let's be happy, let's share that joy with others, and connect with people. You know, like I say, I think I'm nearly on 3,000 friends on Facebook, and I didn't know these people before I joined the Body Shop at Home. But I will connect with them. I will build friendships. I've done the same with some of you. You know, we joined, one of us sent each other a random friend request, and we connected and we built a relationship. So you need to do that with people. Going live is amazing. I know some of you struggle with confidence. We will work on this, but lives are amazing because everybody on your Facebook gets a little notification when you go live. So they may click on it and they may find out something on your live that they didn't know before, and there's a reason to strike up a conversation. If you're not confident enough to do lives, don't worry. Do a video or take selfies. You know, we can all do a selfie. Lisa loves selfies. I was doing it in the pub yesterday. I went out for lunch with my parents and I was doing it in the pub. I'm sat there like with my phone my mum's going, what are you doing? I was like, I'm taking a selfie to let people know I'm out for lunch. But yeah, let people see you and who you are. On your good days and your bad days, let them see who you are. Your business is not about you. It is about you, but it's not about you. You're helping your team to solve a problem. You're helping your customers to solve a problem. So if they have got really spotty skin, you're going to suggest some seaweed and tea tree, and you're helping them to solve a problem. It's the same with your recruits. You're helping them, you know, they've got a goal they want to achieve. You are helping them to solve how they're going to achieve that. Teach your team to do as you do. Duplication, 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 duplication. Think, you start with yourself. You have your team of 7 plus yourself. And you then decide, right, I'm an area manager, I want to go for senior area manager. So what do you need to do? You need to duplicate what you have done. So you're going to take those people in your team who want to go higher, those people in your team who want to go for area manager, and you're going to teach them to do exactly what you have done, how you brought on the recruits, how you get the sales. And it's a simple case of duplication, because what happens then? You get those 2 people in your front line that want to go for area manager, they go for area manager, you get to senior area manager, woohoo! Then you're going to get them to duplicate with their teams. You can build a region so quickly just by using duplication. Do some research. Google. I love Google. Fraser Brooks, Ray Higdon, and Big Al are favorite people of mine. Fraser is massive on Facebook. Ray is on Facebook as well. Big Al is more about his books. But go on to Google and do some research on these people. There's loads of videos on YouTube as well. And, you know, recruiting tips, networking tips, confidence tips, mindset tips are all absolutely fantastic. What I do is I tend to set myself half an hour in the morning before the kids get up. You could do it in the evening, you could do it over lunchtime, whatever, it's totally up to you. But set aside some time every single day and be consistent with it, to do some research, to do some learning. You are never, ever done learning, ever. I don't care if you've been in network marketing for 20 years, you are never ever done learning. So make sure you set some time aside. And you know what I want you to do? So here's a little bit of homework. I want you to do some research. I want you to find some top tips. I want you to find some things that have worked for you. I want you to share them in the diamonds. Share them with others, because it's all about that team. And you know, we are one big happy family, and we really are in the diamonds, and I love it. Believe in yourself. So up here, I know you can't see it right now, but you will have seen it in some of my pictures. I have my little quote wall. These are things, so my favorite, I'll show you my favorite one actually. So this is my favorite one. And on here it says, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And to me, that is saying, it doesn't matter how shite your current situation is, there is always a glimmer of light in there. And there is always a positive to every negative. You can always find a positive. So you've got to have that self-belief in yourself. You have to believe it's already done. If you doubt yourself, you're only going to procrastinate. You know, oh, I can't do it. I can't get 7 people in my team. Oh, you know, am I even going to bother? If you doubt yourself, you're going to procrastinate. You're not going to get anything done. So you've got to believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe that every single one of you watching this video right now, can smash area manager. You can be earning, remember I said last week, £787 a month? That's a full-time wage for some people, and you could be earning that, you know, from your phone, from your computer, from your tablet, doing a couple of parties a month. You could be earning that, but you have got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, borrow my belief, because I believe in you. Never quit and be consistent. Consistent. And persistence. I am gonna. I know I said to you all a couple of months ago, I'm gonna get persistence tattooed on my bum. I am. Watch this space. By the end of the year, I will have persistence tattooed on me. Persistence and consistency. You've got to keep doing it. You know, you may do the same thing every single day, and it may not show you immediate results, but within a week, 2 weeks, keeping going and carrying on and speaking to people and sharing lives and sharing value, it is going to come back to you. I had months and months, you know, I was following Fraser Brooks and I was following his tips, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. And I did doubt myself for a bit, and then I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to keep going. People are seeing this. I just need to keep going so that they see I am a consistent person. But what you've got to remember is this is not a get rich quick scheme. You know, there are people who've come into the business and they've absolutely soared, which is fantastic. But what you need to bear in mind is they've come over from previous companies. They've already got a team. They've done all this in their previous company, and they've brought that team with them. So where it looks like they're brand new and they've got 20 recruits in a month, which is fantastic, they have already done the hard work and brought those people with them. So they've already been in network marketing for quite a while. So keep going, keep pushing yourself, keep with the consistency. There is going to be challenges. Hell, there is going to be challenges. It doesn't matter what network marketing company you're with, you are always going to face challenges. Embrace those challenges, because you're going to come out of them stronger. You're going to come out of them having learned something, and keep going, keep pushing yourself and believe in yourself. So I'm going to recap over. I am nearly finished, I promise. I'm going to recap over the 6 weeks to area manager. So this is your homework. This is what I want you to do every single week. Go for 1 recruit a week minimum. You know, if you want to go for 2 or 3, fantastic. You're going to build your team quicker. Oh, someone's at my door, I think. 1 recruit a week. You know, you've got 7 days to get 1 recruit. It's easy. If you're doing the same things and going and talking to people, sharing the opportunity, sharing it on your Facebook, direct messaging people, you will get that recruit, I promise. Remember, you've got to get your £600 sales to qualify for area manager. To break it down, £150 sales a week. And obviously, while I'm recording this, we're in November. It's easy peasy. Some of you have done that in a day. You know, some of you have already hit your £600, and we're only on the 6th of November. So, but if you're struggling with sales, break it down, £150 sales a week. So, if you want to break it down day by day, do that, whatever works for you. But keep aiming for that £150 sales a week. Use your SSP levels to reward, encourage and motivate those new recruits. So you bring on your new recruit on Monday, she's on the system by Tuesday, so then you're going to say, right, come on, let's get that £150, let's get you that first sales level. Take ownership of your team. So again, where I will be around, I'll celebrate success. I want you to do it as well. I want you to take ownership of your team and let people see that they are your team. Use the daily bulletin. There's loads of information goes onto the daily bulletin. Obviously, I do try and post it into the diamonds, but get yourself in the habit of checking it. I check it morning, lunch, and before I go to bed, unless I get notified that there's something on there before that. So get yourself in the habit of using that daily bulletin and feeding this information down to your team. Keep sharing advice and tips on the diamonds. It's been absolutely fantastic the last few days to see you sharing all your knowledge and providing value to the group. Keep going, because remember, your newbies are watching and so are somebody else's. Your information could help someone else's, and someone else's information could help one of yours. So keep going. Hold yourself accountable. Now, what I'd like to do, and if you want to be involved in this, pop me a quick message, is buddy you up with somebody who's going to hold yourself accountable. If you want to say, right, my goal is to hit area manager by the end of November, fab, hold yourself accountable and go for it. Keep supporting each other. Again, I'm going to try and buddy you up. and match commitment. So if you have got to the end of this video, thank you very much for your match commitment and for sticking with me. And yeah, my commitment to you is I'll provide the training, I'll be there to support you, I'll be there to help you. Your commitment to me is to go out and put that into practice, because believe me, I promise you, if you follow these tips, if you follow these hints, go out and find your own hints and tips as well, you will have success. You will smash those goals. I pinky promise. And then I'm going to make this something for every single week. So here's some quotes, some new quotes. Do everything possible to try and stay positive. Show gratitude, show compassion, be gentle with yourself, and remind yourself that you are needed here. I love that. Don't compare yourself to others, not on Facebook, not on Instagram, not on magazines. Hell, have you seen some of those skinny wenches? Not in real life. Trust me, we all go through dark days. We all feel this way. You are not alone. You are not falling behind. I love it. Please don't compare yourself to anyone else's success, because you know what? Everyone has their own success. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. I love that, and I'm actually looking for that to add to my quote wall. You know, do not compare yourself to anyone else in the team, anyone else in the region. You will shine when it is your time to shine, and you can shine whenever you want to. A negative mind will never give you a positive life, and this is a huge thing for me, and I'm actually trying to teach Lily this at the minute. For those of you who don't know, Lily is my 8-year-old going on 18, and what I'm noticing is she's coming out with a lot of negative things that she's picking up at school, and I'm trying to sort of teach her, train her mind. You know, that negativity is never going to bring you positivity, and this is where I want you to go and watch The Secret as well. You've got to be positive. That positivity will attract positivity. So this morning, I'm going to give you an example. I'm sorry, I'm waffling. Walking to school this morning, I found £20 on the street, and Lily, the first thing Lily said was, "Can we go to the shops and spend it?" And I go, "No." You know, the positive and correct thing to do is what I did was I posted on our local village Facebook page and said, "I found some money on the corner of Springfield Avenue. If it's yours, pop me a message with how much it is, and I'll give it back to you. And I've got it here safe for you. If it's not claimed by Friday, I'm going to pop it in one of the Poppy collection boxes." You know, my intention was never to keep it, because that was not a positive thing to do. The positive thing to do was to reunite it with its owner, which happened to be one of Lil's friends' mums, and she's been and picked it up. But I believe in karma. So I believe that if I'd have spent that money, which I could have easily done, nobody saw me pick it up, nobody knew I had it, I could have gone and spent that money, but karma would have caught up with me, and I would have had negative things in my life for that. What then happened was I actually got an order for 3 Olivia Owls about 5 minutes before Olivia Owl came back into stock. Now, I truly believe that that is karma. That is my positive mind giving me a positive life. You can choose to believe if you want to or not, but trust me, it works. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. So this is a huge thing with bringing people onto your team. And the people that you choose to surround yourself with. People will inspire you, they will encourage you, they will motivate you, or they will drain the living hell out of you. If you choose to associate and sort of spend a lot of time with people who are negative and people who drain the life out of you, it's a waste of your time. So choose who you have on your Facebook. Add people that will inspire you. You know, any of the girls within the Body Shop at Home, Billy Hopkins, Danielle Kirtley, Suzanne Mayhem, Natalie King. These are all big hitters, and I love looking at their Facebooks because they're so positive, they're so happy, they're so bubbly. So pick who you spend your time with. So I have no idea how long I've been waffling for, hopefully not too long. If you have any questions, hold on, let me get this off the screen so that I can see my beautiful face again. Let's have a look, stop share, there we go. Woohoo, I'm back. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop me a message or give me a call, anything you like. Obviously, you now have this video that you can go back and watch it, you can take notes, but please put it into practice. It will reward you greatly. So next week we have duplication. So I'm going to teach you about, teaching your team to do the same, because obviously you're bringing on these recruits. Oh, it's just started hounding down the rain. You're bringing on these recruits, but you don't want to be doing all the hard work yourself. You want to teach your team to do the same too. So I'm going to, it probably won't be a very long one, because it's quite simple. So I am going to show you how to teach your teams to do what you do. So have an absolutely amazing week. Next week's episode, or presentation, will be with you before Tuesday afternoon. Have an absolutely amazing week. I look forward to you all sharing your tips, sharing your hints, bringing on those recruits and bagging those sales. So have an absolutely amazing week, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.